What's up, guys? How's it going today? Night's Edge here. Got another little quick video for you. Well, not quick, so might not be so quick as normal, but anyway, this is the Spyderco Shaman in 15V. Big brown bear, heat treated. Right there, USA made, Golden, Colorado, USA Earth. Spyderco Shaman, one of my favorite knives for sure, especially in this 15V. I absolutely love the edge retention on this stuff, man. It's insane. It's one of my favorite knives in my collection. So I've been wanting for a long time to change the scales out on this thing, and what better way to do it than to do it in a video where you guys can see all my mistakes. So what scales did I get for it? I wanted to get some that were kind of matching the oily sheen that comes off the metal whenever I sharpen it. So I thought these would be perfect. Metonboss, made in the USA. They make some pretty cool scales if you want to check them out. That's their information right there. Just got these in today, so pretty excited to take a look at them. I haven't even opened them up yet. Look pretty good outside of the, or inside the plastic. Oh man, that's crazy. Whew, look at that. Oil sheen, titanium contoured scales, right, for the Spyderco Shaman. So pretty excited to try this. I've done a scale swap video before. Usually takes longer than I anticipate, so just kind of sit back, get you a drink, get you a snack, and watch me make an ass out of myself swapping these scales out. Hopefully it goes smooth. I don't really see the Shaman being too complicated, but it might be. Who knows? So I'm gonna start from this side, and what I like to do usually whenever I start like a scale swap video, I'll put the I'll kind of put the opposing scales, how it goes, especially the bottom one, because that's the one I'm going to be taking out and putting into. So let's see, how does this go? Let's go this way. Yeah, I know I'm being basic, but just want to make sure. Yeah, all right. So putting that like that. Let's get started, I guess. So Spyderco Shaman, one of their larger knives actually is, well, I guess I need to take the pocket clip off too, huh? Take everything off. Spyderco Shaman's like, kind of like Spyderco's workhorse knife, I guess you could say. That's what I consider it anyway. An absolute monster of a knife. It's a great slicer, but it is very durable and rugged. Let's see what kind of screws they had. I thought that was a T6. So let's see if my T6 bit. Yeah, there we go. I need to get one of those little ratcheted ones. That would be helpful doing stuff like this all the time. So that's a Lynch Northwest deep carry clip that's on there too, by the way, in case anybody was wondering. I'll take the pocket clip off. Alright, put that on the side there. Got some medieval tavern background music here, copyright free, of course. It's definitely not, it wouldn't be my choice of music, but I thought it was pretty interesting, so kind of put that on as a little bit of background noise. I don't even know if you guys can hear it, but it was something to drown out the sound of the fan. So anyway, Spyderco Shaman, one of my favorite knives. Really got a unique profile as far as ergonomics go. I think a little thicker than like your standard, like paramilitary 2, para 3. Larger knife, I would say. What I would consider a full-size knife. Now, a lot of people might, disagree with that, but I mean, that's a personal opinion, right? So, full-size knife to someone else might be a, medium-sized knife to me, or vice versa. I mean, hell, you might consider the Formax something like the size of the Formax a full-size knife. I think it's a T10 on the pivot. We're going to try that out. Yeah, T10 on the pivot. Is it captive? There we go. Alright, so I put my pivot screw right there. Take the old brown G10 scales off. And those will go right here. Let me get I guess I should go ahead and get the Loctite out. Just a little dab on there. And I'll go ahead and put these in here. Go there. Yeah, that one's there. Alright, and this one should go in there. Now, I would like to eventually get like some anodized hardware for this thing. I think that'd be pretty cool. Or, I mean, oil slick anodized hardware would be really awesome. Let me get my, where's it at? A little popper offer tool. Take this off. And got one of those phosphor bronze washers right there. Got a little bit of dirt and gunk up in there. Kind of been sitting there for over the years. Or not years, but from the amount of time I've had the knife. I've carried a decent bit. Whenever it kind of gave me a little rusting problem, quit carrying it as much after that. I carried it for a 16-hour shift at work, and it was super hot. It's July. It was steamy, hot all day, just sweat and rust, water, rust, humidity, everything. Everything except for like being underwater, And I put it on the dresser whenever I got home from work. And when I woke up the next morning, it already had like a couple rust spots on it, just from being exposed to that much, just being exposed to, that much moisture and everything. So that's the only downside of 15V, is, to me anyway, is it will most definitely rust very quick. Very corrosive steel, for sure. K390's got comparable, I'd say, pretty close edge retention. I wouldn't say K390's got as good edge retention as 15V. From everything I've experienced, 15V is kind of like the king of edge retention. But yeah, it definitely will corrode pretty quick. So I wipe that off with an alcohol wipe. Got the back spacer. Let's see. Well, that's screwed in on that side. So let me go ahead and take that off. I'll go ahead and clean this. Be careful with this thing because it is super slicey. Very, very sharp knife. So I'm just taking advantage of the fact that I have it apart. So, you know, while I have it apart, I may as well go ahead and kind of clean a lot of the little parts and pieces that you can't really get to, you know, without taking it apart. So we get some knife shield. Put this underneath it, I guess. Rub a little of that on there. So let this stuff soak for a second. That just is a film, food safe film, kind of helps prevent corrosion and rust. So cleans, degreases, polishes, prevents rust and corrosion on metal surfaces. Pretty good stuff in my experience. So let's put it on there real quick. That is the one part that I didn't get the rust off of on this thing. After that, when it rusted the last time, I kind of used like a little bit of flits and you know, just some flits and a toothbrush. Really, I didn't want to use a Dremel and mess up the finish too much, you know. But was just trying to get it cleaned off, you know, and get all the rust off of it pretty much. All right, so get that off. What's next? I think I got the pivot. Gotta get all that off of there. All right, yeah. So I'll take the other side. Might actually have to hold on to that with something. Let's see, what can I grab it with? Take a rag and put over it. I'm trying to break the screw that's screwed into the, I guess, a pivot barrel. Is that what you call it? I don't know. Try not to scratch it up. That's why I'm using this rag. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Yeah, that's on there pretty good. Let's see. Might take some channel locks and get them off. I don't know if this is going to work. Hopefully it does. Hopefully I don't scratch it. That's locked in there pretty good. So did it break loose? No, it didn't. Damn, that's crazy. So why is this not? Yeah, this is usually how disassembly goes for me. That's why I don't do them too often. But I guess it's good if I don't know, maybe if somebody's trying to learn how not to do it. I don't know. Alright, that's not turning. That's backing off. That should be coming out of there. I don't know what is holding it on there. Uh-oh, what did I drop? That's what I dropped. Alright. Whew. Man, I might run out of recording time on this one. This is crazy. So, I don't know, maybe I need to disassemble the rest of it first. Let's try to do that. Yeah, I am terrible at these disassemblies, guys. I mean, I can get it off and get it back together, no problem. But doing a comprehensible video on it is, you know, I don't even know if anybody's still watching, man. I really appreciate it, because this is definitely not going as smooth as I thought. All right, so that's this side. Put that right there. So there's 2 screws out. Pop that one out. Those 2 go on the back spacer. Is that all the screws? Except for that one? Yeah, I think so. Okay, so we can pop this. I ought to be able to at least pop this thing out. Yeah, there we go. Now I know on a paramilitary too, when you do a disassembly of that damn lanyard hole is that is like the bane of disassembling a paramilitary too. As far as this goes, I'm not sure what's catching me. I'm sure you guys are sitting there watching me do this like, oh man, what an idiot. All you gotta do is, you know. But yeah. Let's see. Pop that out. Pop it out. Alright, separate that. Yeah, I don't know why this thing is not coming off. That is crazy. What's got it stuck on there? I'm trying to be nice to it and not mess it up. There it goes. Finally. Jeez, I'm Pete's. Alright. Awesome. Get the channel locks out of here. Anytime you're using channel locks to disassemble a folding knife, you know you're in for a treat. Now the trick is reassembling it, right? Because I've done put everything in all kinds of different places and stuff that I had everything. I was laying everything out organized at first, but now that everything went haywire, I kind of lost my organization here. Make sure I wipe everything down really good. There's little alcohol wipes you can get for pretty cheap if anybody's not familiar with those. I think I got these at Walgreens actually. But Yeah, they come in handy, especially when cleaning knives. You know, you can just, if you take one apart, you can just wipe off the gunk and the stuff off of it and just throw it away, you know. All right. So, we'll start with this side. Let's see. Now I'm going to need that. Put that in first, right? That go first? Yep. Looks like it does. Alright. So I'm trying to figure out what side's got the D. This side's got the D shape. So that goes like that. Alright. Awesome. Put in the washer, I guess that would probably help. I think that's, is that where it went? Man, this thing's got me all messed up. Never took apart a Shaman before, but I mean, shoot, I thought going into it wouldn't, you know, it'd be just like a PM2 kind of. This is Slick 'em All. OCD for Easy to See makes this stuff. It's pretty good stuff. You guys want to check him out? He's got a website. Got some pretty cool stuff on there. Alright, the back spacer. It's screwed. Probably should have put the back spacer on first, I guess. A little bit of that on there. Where is T8? Yeah. Alright. Screwing the back spacer. Alright. And Nick Shabazz probably has a much better disassembly video, scale swap video of the Spyderco Shaman. I'm sure that dude's like a wizard with this type of stuff. And Rob too. If y'all aren't subscribed to Rob from Rob's Nerdy Knives, he does a lot of Spyderco pimping, and he's got some really cool stuff. Probably has a Shaman scale swap, I'm pretty sure. I think he's got it's either an LMAX or a S90V Shaman that he pimped out and did like a scale swap of and all that stuff. So definitely Rob or Nick Shabazz or Rob's Nerdy Knives would be probably a lot smoother than my disassembly, I would think. But you know, if you're still sitting there watching me do this, I really appreciate it. Shoot, I mean, that's 24 minutes in, 24 and a half minutes in. Let me know in the comments who's all here. Y'all are still here. Really appreciate it. Alright, so how does this go? Does this go into here first? Maybe so. Maybe so. Now that's not D-shaped, I don't think. Let's see, is this D-shaped? No. I thought it was. Yeah, okay. So it's got that little indentation on one side. So that means man, I'm messing this all up. This is terrible. Alright. That goes through there. Alright. Should go through there. Alright, that should go through there. That should be locked in and good. Just gonna put a little Loctite on there and put this pivot screw in. Alright, awesome. Got that side in, at least. Let's see which way the flat goes up like that on this. Is that which way it goes or no? Nope. Yeah, because that wouldn't make sense, right? So the flat goes straight down on this thing. So I gotta spin this till the flat is down. I think it's down right there. Is that it? Is the flat down? I need a washer there too, right? Pretty sure I need a washer. Worst disassembly scale swap ever. Sorry, guys. You knew what you were getting into. Alright. Let's see. Okay. Let's move out of the way. So what goes there? Make sure my bolster goes somewhere. Oh, it goes right there. Look at that. Look at how we figured that out together. I think. Maybe. Yeah. Alright. So that's where your bolster is. Or your over travel stop. I think. Alright. Put this down here. Alright. Sorry y'all had to cut out for a second. Thought I had somebody at the door. Alright. So, getting back together with it. It's been a while since I disassembled something. So, yeah. Give me a little bit of a break. I might be, I don't know, I might be being too hard on myself, but I don't think this should take as long as it's taken myself. We'll see. I'm gonna put a little bit of this gunny juice, just a little touch of it right there, just to kind of lube up that pivot, that washer that's in there on this side of it anyway. Alright, so got that back together. That's all pretty stable, locked in, it seems like. I'm going to take the other scale, which with my powers of foresight, my superior knife knowledge, not really, have already got the screws ready and had it sitting like I was, intending on everything to be laid out like this, but that didn't happen. Fiasco with the pivot kind of got me on that. But anyway, let's see. This will undoubtedly go on there, right? Right, guys? Right, guys? Anybody? Mom? Anyone watching? Help. Help me. Help me. Any advice? Terrible advice, good advice, whatever. Alright, I'm gonna put a little bit of blue on that. Not that much. A little bit of blue Loctite on there. Alright, put blue Loctite on these. That's a T10, swapping back out to T8. Tighten that down. That goes into the back spacer. It's also screwed to the other side of the knife, or the other scale, rather. Go ahead and tighten that down. Pretty good. This one, go ahead and tighten that one down good. Alright, now, moment of truth. Huh. Oh yeah. Man, all that bullshit was totally worth it, I think. That's crazy. Totally different feeling knife. That's insane. It's insane how much a pair of scales changes up a knife, right? I think so, anyway. Loosen that, tighten that. Let's blade we got a little bit. Centered up, is it? Pretty centered, I think. Seems like it needs to be a little tighter. Oh, it's too tight. Can't even reverse flick it. Loosen it a little bit. That helped, yeah. Yeah, that definitely helped. Alright. Still centered. Locked up super tight. One thing I've found that I do know for sure is if you take one apart and put it back together and it's not centered and you got or you got blade, whatever, playing around with each side of the pivot definitely helps. I mean, that's pretty much how you're going to get that out. Yeah. All right. So it's pretty, there's no blade. The action's not bad. It's kind of clunky, a little tight, but I mean, that's kind of how I want it starting out, right? Because it will loosen up, over time. So that's good. And it's dead centered still. So that's good. All right. So all I got left to do is the easy part. Well, I say that. But what's supposed to be the easy part, that hopefully won't whip my ass, is put the pocket clip back on. So, where's my T6? Get these lined up. Alright. It's my first set of scales from metonboss. Pretty, everything fits really good. I mean, didn't have to modify anything, thank God. Didn't have to change anything. Didn't have to get a Dremel out and do some crazy shit. You know, everything's tight. Really super close tolerances, I think. Alright, so after all that, 37 minutes in, here is my new 15V Spyderco Shaman with the oil slick Lynch Northwest pocket clip, 15V on the blade, and metonboss oil slick titanium scales. Really changes the knife. It feels like a totally different knife. Like, it's crazy. I mean, it's like a lot heavier now, you know, but yeah, it really, it feels good. It feels great, I think. So I think that's an awesome change to it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my, I'm going to take my T8 and just go around the thing one more time just to make sure nothing's loose, you know. With the body screws, I might have forgot to all the way tighten one down. So yeah, pivot is tight, pocket clip screw. Yeah, that's it. Alright, so that's it, y'all. 15V, Spyderco Shaman. Oil slick titanium metonboss scales. Y'all check them out. I mean, I don't get anything if y'all don't. I mean, I don't care, but I think they look pretty good. That's metonboss, all USA made scales, metonboss.com. They make all kinds of cool stuff, it looks like. So that's pretty much it, y'all. Thanks everyone for watching. If you sat through the whole thing, almost a 40-minute video with a scale swap, but I appreciate it, and I will see you guys on the next one.